individuals, shaped the minds of thousands, tens of thousands. And came out pushing, man.
What you doing with the city right now?
Went for the law firm. Yeah, we're doing street-to-street mentorship.
Okay.
We about to launch that street-to-street mentorship, man. And we about to push forward, man. My brother just passed away, street doctor. You understand?
Rest in peace to the doctor.
Rest in peace to the doctor, man. We gotta continue to push, man. I stayed there. You know what I mean? When he took his last breath, man, it's like, yo, he told me, man, we gotta continue the movement, man.
We love you, street. We love you, street.
Yeah, so we pushing, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, man, out here, man. Especially with the young brothers, man. We gotta let them know that their life is worth more than the materialistic, man. And we add value to that material, man. And you got brothers that sacrifice their life for this materialistic thing. So I was a young brother that fell captive in that in a young age, man. Went inside, learned the law. You understand? Came out, man, and just took off from there.
Absolutely. I remember coming to Mook Ryan. Mook had the big office down in the Robert Treat Hotel. You know what I'm saying? I came to him. Coach was jerking me. I said, yo, Mook, he said, Vic, you want me to go see those cats? I said, nah, Mook, I don't want that side of you. These are the Jewish white boys. I just need to get on the paper. He said, I got you, Vic, and that's why we're here today. Man. We're moving, man.
Shout out to Gerald Saluti, man. Paul Berg and all them, man, official motherfuckers that gave motherfuckers like me a shot, man, coming out the box, man. You know what I mean? I was at Paul trial, 6 consecutive life sentences. They played chess with him, but Paul plays chess too. He on his way back out. But man, he gave motherfuckers like me a shot, man. Gerald Saluti, Richie Roberts, you know what I mean? White boy, Italian boys, man, gave motherfuckers straight from the jail cell, gave motherfuckers a shot, man.
Absolutely,
absolutely. Motherfuckers couldn't give me a shot, man. The motherfuckers stepped up and gave me a shot. And I was running that shit. I specialized in 8 different fields: criminal, federal, civil rights, civil, special, appellate. You know what I mean? You name it, I do. I just beat the case against progressive. MTS got them up. You know what I mean? So listen, everybody gonna cut the check, man. You know what I mean?
Dave Dash, cut the check. Homestead, cut the check. Enjoy, cut the check. What's good? You know what I'm saying? We're on a home video, cut the check. Netflix, cut the check. You know what I'm saying? We're in the bricks right now. You know what I'm saying?
We're in the bricks right now. Out here, it's a lot of talent. You know what I mean? A lot of fellas out here pushing and doing some good things out here, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Redefining, how they view us and coming from a different lens. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
appreciate you, Mook.
Yeah, we pushing, man. Great. Yeah. Jersey boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We out here, man. Green house. Listen, bro, we pushing.
You know what I
mean? Yeah, pushing, man.
Straight Jews for y'all. Yeah. So for those who watching, what's some of the projects that that you may be working on? Any documentaries?
Yeah, I'm definitely connecting with Greenhouse Film. I want to launch We Do Time, They Do Business.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I want to push that, man. We Do Time, They Do Business. Definitely 2022, want to get that on the horizon and push that forward, man. I think that piece is need to happen now more than ever.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of us, man, a lot of us are selling, and degrading ourselves, man, on a lower scale, and we're not really pushing this thing, on the level that we need to push it on, man. We do time, we do business, they do time, we do time, they do business. That whole piece is about, the element of really understanding your value and your worth. You know what I mean? 'Cause a lot of us is like, we continue to devalue ourselves, man, in these damn jail cells and through criminality, man. And that's not our way. That's not our life, man. When you study the history and the dynamics of who we are as a people, man, history proved that while we were studying the science of the Nile River, they was eating the flesh of their own people. History proved we geniuses. You know what I'm saying? So it's people like us that we got to actually go on the ground and continue to push and let the young brothers know what their true worth and their true value is, man. You know what I mean? So, Mook Ryan Street Council, we pushing, man. So it's a whole different structure, man, a whole different movement out here. 2022, man, we try to come firm, man, with the street-to-street mentorship program, and we also want to push, we do time, they do business. Peace.
All right. We got Big Jamel, High Rollers, legend in Jersey, helping, always involved in the programs, the school systems, and all the security from everybody. Mel is Jamel. Everybody know Mel, no legend. But Mel, let me ask you a question. This is Big, one of the producers. I want to ask you a question. First of all, this is Newark before the brick, so we have to come and ask you what part of Newark you from and what schools you attended in Newark.
Wow. First of all, good morning, everybody. Listen, I grew up on the south side of Newark, South Ward. Went to George Washington Carver. From Carver, I went over to Weequahic High School. Stands for the Indians. Weequahic High School, don't get it twisted. That's on the south side. That's on Moneymaker Chancellor Block. You know, Chancellor Ave. You know, back then we had Moneymaker Chancellor Ave, we had Lehigh Avenues, we had South Central Sly, we had Shepherd Hill, you know, we had Mapes Ave, Mapes Terrace, we had Clinton Place, you know. That was the south side of the north, you know. And we know, but we're gonna take it a little bit farther. We got Avon Avenue, and then we got the number blocks, you know what I mean? But you know, back then it was a beautiful thing. We had a fruit truck around, you know, on Saturdays. You know, the fruit truck ride through your neighborhood, and he drives slow after he sell a couple of fruits, and then we used to run behind it and jump on the truck, get some grapes off of it, you know. And after that, meet him at the store and say, hey man, your grapes was good, you know. You know, we had a lot of different things on Lyons Avenue. Lyons Avenue was like a, you know, it was like a family block, and we're trying to get it back there. You know what I mean? We're trying to get it back there. I know time has changed, but now, you know, the bricks is the bricks. You know, we here.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So let me ask you another question. You know, we have a lot of legends from here, from Ken Gibson to Street Doctor, who just passed. You know, tell us some of the brothers, you know, not to get right into the RIPs, but some of the people that ain't here, some of the businesses that ain't here, some of the clubs that ain't here. And you know who else? Willie Asbury, rest in peace, Willie Asbury, those type of cats. Tell us a little, you know, something for the people that we lost, or some of the memories that ain't here no more.
Man, I can start. Let's start with Street Doctor. When Street Doctor first came home, all right, from prison, first thing he met was me, Farad, and Hassan around Chancellor Avenue, and he liked what we was doing. You know what I mean? And from there, he just took off. You know, he stayed around us. We had the above the rim basketball game on Chancellor Avenue and Clinton Place when 1,000 people was attended, and it got so big, we had to take it from there to Weequahic Park. You know, rest in peace to Farad, Delano Gordon. You know, he was the CEO of it. You know what I mean? And me and my brother Hassan, you know, we was partnership with him of the whole program, and so many lives was on back of a T-shirt that we had every year. We was losing people by the second, by the minute. You know what I mean? From different blocks. You know.
Copy. Let me ask you this. So you're very, very close with Hassan Agabaka, and I know Hassan went to Miller Street. How did you and Haas meet?
Well, that's my brother, you know what I mean? Childhood. It was childhood, you know what I mean? He took me underneath his wing as a brother. You know, how could I say it? I'm a professional bodyguard, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And Haas was doing security one day, and I had a couple clients with me, and next thing you know, I brought him on, he brought me on, we just collided together, you know what I mean? And back then, we had the whole New York nightclub scene over in New York. And I had the Apollo Theater for about 15 years. Mary Flowers, you the best, I love you. Cheryl, I love you. Cheryl's Faith Evans manager, I love you. And once again, I had the Apollo for 15 years, and every time Mary Flowers gave a show, she called for the best security around. She called over to Newark and hired me to run her security for the Apollo Theater, the legendary Apollo Theater, where everybody came through. All your stars came through there. You know what I mean? I remember when Puffy was carrying some of the records. You know, I can tell you some stories now, but I'll let that be too.
Gotcha. So let me ask you another question. So being from Newark, we had a lot of other cats came out of Newark that played football, but my heroes was Haas and Reggie Brown. Tell us some stories, because you close with both of them. What was it like seeing your right-hand man make it in the NFL? What was that like?
Hey man, that was a beautiful thing. I remember when I remember when he first got signed, you know what I mean? He got that bonus check. And he bust the bonus check, man. And he came home, dumped the money on the bed, and just jumped on the bed and full of a lot of money. And I'm like, yo, bro. He's like, hey, man, I made it. You know what I mean? You know, he made it from Minnesota to Tampa Bay. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing. And then Reggie Brown, oh man, Reggie Brown is a powerful truck. Oh man, he's a powerful guy. You know what I mean? Very spiritual. You know, he's still doing stuff for the community out here. From Atlanta Falcons to Philadelphia Eagles, his truck was just Trump.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let me ask you this. First, you know, we definitely, you know, we have to go with Kenneth Gibson first because Kenneth was the first black mayor of the city of Newark. But then we got Sharp James, who's another legend, and I love both of those guys. So tell us a little Sharp James and the Kenneth Gibson moment, and anybody else that may have passed from, you know, the Bradleys, whoever, you know, that ain't here no more.
Well, I'm gonna start from Ken Gibson. Oh man, Ken Gibson was a neighborhood man. You know, very nice, gentle, soft, sweet talking. You know what I mean? He got everything done. He got everything done what needed to be done for the city of Newark. You know what I mean? He was a family man. You know what I mean? He taught the young brothers how to be family men too. You know what I mean? I remember I didn't know how to really tie a tie. And he said, come here, young man. Come here. Let me show you. He put the tie around his neck and he did something. So I'm like, now I'm practicing in the mirror at home how to tie it. Next thing you know, I started tying my tie. Thanks to Kim Gibson, rest in peace. You know, Sharp James, oh man. Sharp was just sharp. You know what I mean? He was a sharp, very intelligent man. He ran the city close to 30 years. He's a people's person. He give you anything that you need. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is ask. If he could do it, he's there. Sharp taught us never leave nobody behind. You can't save everybody, but you can take care of the ones that can clean up the nonsense in your neighborhood. You got that? You heard what I said? You can take care of the ones that can clean up the nonsense in your neighborhood. So you can read between the lines through that segment, what I just said. And listen, I'm here.
Okay. What's this thing with the high rollers? What's that about?
Well, listen, high rollers started back in 2008. You know, 2008 out in Newark, New Jersey. The chapter founder is Ellis Knight, aka Big Daddy. We started high rollers together then. The mother chapters in New York, they started back in 2006. And we just a community-based organization, you know. Yes, MC World, MC Culture, you know. We got an SUV club, we got an MC club, we got an oral club, we got a social club. And every second Sunday, we feed the community. Every month, rain, sleep, or snow, holidays, we feed them. Up in one Irvington Plaza, up in Irvington, and we feed them downtown Penn Station too. In our rec centers, what we do in our rec centers in Newark, we do trick or trunk, we do Thanksgiving feeding. You know, we do a lot of stuff for our community, and we have chapters throughout, from Albany, New York, all the way down to Augusta, Georgia. So every second Sunday, you can catch any chapter feeding the community. All you gotta do is Google High Rollers and see. If you want to Google Augusta, Georgia High Rollers chapter, see them feeding, you can. So like I said, you know, we well known, you know, peaceful organization. We love to take care of the people, and first thing first, it's about these kids saving lives. You know, it takes a village to raise a child.
Absolutely. So just you know, I know you're associated with people like, you know, not to throw names, like I've seen you doing security from Queen Latifah to whoever. we just want to let them know, you know, give them a little background. You came out of here, and you know, and you're still involved with the community. Letting them know that it's definitely positive, and just, you know, a positive message for those kids that may be going left or right. You know, inspiring.
Well, listen, I started with David. Nope, scratch that. I started with Smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, Smooth. I started with Smooth.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The Jodeci Boys?
I started with the Jodeci Boys.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we could talk about this all day long.
Absolutely.
I got a lot of history with the Country Boys now.
We want to hear it.
Listen, wow. Started with Jodeci. And back then, you know, we run it Smooth. Damon Hart,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? That's his name. Damon Hart, we run it together with Jodeci all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, Casey and Mary hooked up, and that was a different world.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Once they hooked up, that was a different world. So now, security had to be security, because back then, things was tight. You know what I mean? Like Big said, everything's green. Everything was green. Mm-hmm. And that was a good moment there. Mm-hmm. And from there, you know, I started, you know,
just expanding,
different clients coming in, you know, different, you know, people I've been with, you know, Latifah, Snoop, just been with a lot of clients. A lot of people, Method Man, Red Man, a lot of people came through my path for my service, and the service is well done, you know.
Absolutely.
It was a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. So, and you know, we definitely appreciate the city of Newark for supporting us with this, the Mayor Ras Baraka. But before we go into that, the whole city hall, all of those guys, OB and everybody. But in closing, tell us, you know, some of the people that you missed that may have went on in the past, and you know, we're gonna live out their memories, left some good memories with you, whether it be a nightclub or it be a person in general.
Man, you can't. The legendary Zanzibar, man. Not even that. You go back to New Experience, you know. Mm-hmm. New Experience was sensations. Mm-hmm. You know, you had all the New York people coming over here, mm-hmm. and once the clubs closed over here, we said, you know what? We ain't tired yet. Mm-hmm. We changed our clothes and go over to the shelter over in New York. Mm-hmm. And we still party to daylight, 12 noon. Mm-hmm. So like I said, listen, you know, we got a great mayor.
Absolutely.
We got a great mayor, Ras J. Baraka. I love that brother. I'm on a movement with the brother. You know what I mean? Because he's for the people. You know, my whole thing is he was out there with the street doctor years ago. He experienced it. He's from home. He want to finish taking kid home. I love that brother, man. Listen, I'm there. Me, childhood, baseball together, you know, Little League together. Listen, once again, we from Newark, so why not us keep Newark and move Newark forward, not backwards. We're moving forward. So, as this closing, we have to do this together. I thank you.
Jersey Boy Production.
Jersey Boy Production, and we're here. If you need more information, hit me up on the number. I love you.
Everything Green, Jersey Boy Productions. Let's go. Fernando Flores, my man Shabor. Harrell, we in the building. We got Big Jamil here. We really appreciate the time, boy. We coming North before the breaks, and the legends of North coming soon. Stay tuned. Everything is really green. Jersey Boy Production. Let's get it.
What's going on, North? It's Dirt. BK Dirt Metal, aka Dirt. Born and raised here in Newark, right here in this community. From Hawthorne Ave. I stand firmly on that, representing. Made a little bit of traction on Clinton 18th Street. I love my neighborhood. I love the community, if you don't know. Just to give you a little bit of history on Newark. Right where we at, right? It's we got a bunch of new homes here. Community homes, or I guess this is like new community housing, or whatever the case, right? The Prestige Projects used to sit right here. I I remember, man, coming down here and playing right across the street in the Grand Acres, man. They used to have a hole down there. Used to go to the basketball games. I used to be in 285. I remember quite a few people from down this area. But back then, man, North was it was way more fun. You know, when we was kids, I can't say we was too innocent, but times were a little bit different. You know, the times were different. Actually, you know, we had people that actually looked out for each other, from old to young. Man, I remember Kabuki used to be down in the hole, and for anybody that's from down in this area, you know anything about Kabuki, you play Pop Warner football, you play basketball for any one of the teams that played in the hole. Everybody should know who Kabuki is, man. He was the hot dog man, the icy man. You know what I'm saying? I used to get my ices from them hot dogs down in the rain. I think it's Brett. Yeah, see Brett on your song. But yeah, man, no back then was it was fun times. It was good times, man. You know, like I said, streets was a little different, community was a little different. The elders were a lot more respected, but the elders were also a lot more engaged with the younger people. You know, younger people today, man, they got less resources. They got a lot more technology, but less resources. Unfortunately, you know, I'm sitting here inside Shakur Stevenson's boxing academy. This is something that Wally Moses and myself and Marquise Housing Authority, we came to the table and you know, we wanted to do something for the community. We wanted to give back to the kids, the elder people, the seniors rather, within the community, of the community. You know, so this is a safe haven. This place is we're looking to create champions here, as well as champions just in life, generally. You know, people that want to be good, productive citizens in life. Just good people, generally. You know, we're sitting here, so I would love to take you on a tour and really show you the facility. We trying to compete. We competing with other communities. You know what? I'm gonna be a little blunt, man. We compete with the Caucasian community. They keep their shit together. They take care of their things. Their kids have the best resources. If you go in that bathroom, man, we got showers. I can't tell you a time throughout my life, man, where other than the high school that I went to, two or both of them, Irvington and Weequay, I graduated from Weequay. Let me get back to this. We got showers in the bathroom. This was the point that I was making, okay? Everything works. Everything in there is accessible. Everything is fully facilitated for use. You know, for work use. Toilets, showers, lockers. We have a locker room. It's a beautiful facility. It's huge. We have a fitness center. You know, with tons of equipment, and we got a lot of guys that come through. Okay, but where was I going? I kind of got lost. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the Star Gate, and I forgot. Keep going. Okay, so look, I was trying to touch on a point, right? So I kind of veered off, but I'm just getting back to it, right? Just touching back on what I was going over. Okay, so we got a beautiful facility, right? A beautiful working facility for our kids, for our community. This ain't just, you know, this is not just it. We also got another one. Actually another two. Okay, one is down on Oliver Street, and in the eastbound section, and the other one is maybe 5 minutes from here, JFK. Okay, everything in there, newly renovated, beautiful facility. The point that I'm making is Newark is stepping up tremendously in terms of building the community back better, bringing resources back to the community for the kids, for the seniors. There's a bunch of programs down the street, technology programs, computer programs, gaming programs. You know, it's a culture. that's going on. And this I think this is important, man. This is very important what I'm about to talk about. It's from I would say my generation, right? When we were kids, we had the video game, but going outside was prevalent. It was very relevant for us. Like I remember days being in the house, I felt like I was being suffocated if I couldn't get outside. And today's kids, they like to just stay in the house and play the game, you know? There's ways you can monetize from that. You got kids that put hours upon hours on these games. And I think we kind of catching up, and I'm talking about the adults in the room, we kind of catching up and starting to realize that things are changing, technology-wise, just in the world generally, what people like, you know, what people deem important, career-wise, cultures are changing. I would have thought like this was kind of crazy years ago when I was a kid, because it was just like something that we did in our spare time. They have a program down the street at JFK. We open it in May, by the way, all right? Wiley Moses boxing gym. It's going to be named after Wiley Moses, okay? We have a program down the street, E-Gaming, okay? E-Gaming, where we focus completely on the kids that have that skill set, the kids that love playing games, the kids that spend hours playing games. We're going to help these kids, right, find a way or learn a way to monetize, okay, through e-gaming. And that's just one of the programs that we got here, one of the many resources that we bring in to the city for our kids and our community, okay? Like I said, man, I can go on for days about the different programs of the city. You know, Pop Warner, which is huge. Big shout out to all the teams in North Pop Warner. My program is South Irvington, Golden Knights, Brick City Lions, which is actually not part of North Pop Warner, but they were once part of North Pop Warner, but they represent North, and they do it in a huge way. Okay, they do it. They won national championships, and they just left Pop Warner and actually went over to youth unlimited football. I think it's a YFL, I'm not sure what it is, but they just won a national championship there. So, you know, it's great things going on in North, it's great things going on in the community. You know, it's great things going on with some of the guys from my generation that kind of caused a lot of the shit, the nonsense that was going on out here in these streets in my generation and before. And I think a lot of us, we kind of starting with us and giving back to the younger guys, man. Because, you know, the gang banging culture kind of came in, I say 94, 95, 96, 97, it started really taking off. And, you know, like it took off in a way that kind of hurt the city, hurt a lot of kids, a lot of murders, a lot of violence, a lot of just shooting victims. I was one myself, you know, and I'm not going to act like I, you know, I've been part of the nonsense. I've learned to change, grow, and develop in different ways, and just be a better person altogether. But like I said, man, I've been going for days about Newark and Newark before the bricks, things that, you know, that happened and transformed our city. But now I'm waiting on you guys to hit me with some type of question so I can really, you know, answer something and not just kind of.
Okay, that's where I come in, D-Mal. You've been doing a lot. First of all, let me say thank you, because you're definitely one of the, you know, influential person in my career. You helped me so many times I can't even say how many times. I just want to say thanks for that. But I also want to say thanks for what you're doing in the community with these kids, man, because Newark needed, you know, when we came up, I don't remember nothing as dope as this right here. This is incredible to me. I've been out of town for a little while. For y'all don't know me, you know, my name is Antonio Bink Younger. I work with everybody from Whitney Houston to Notori from Power. Got a distribution deal right now, but that's another story. I'm going into something else. Right now, there's North Before the Bricks, and we want to thank the brother D-Mel. D, I want to ask you, man, musically, musically, who's some of the artists that when you was riding, because I remember you riding and you doing your thing in your car, who's some of the artists that you ride to?
It was a time where we wasn't listening to nobody but us. You know what I'm saying? And we was ready to go at everybody. But man, today I would say I'm listening to Lil Baby.
Okay.
I find myself listening to Lil Baby.
Okay, Lil Baby.
Unfortunately, but he's not the kid go.
I got you.
He's not bad. I'm not a fan of like the mumble rap, but he kind of unique with what he do.
Well, let me flip the game a little bit. I'm talking more a little old school. Who's some of the cats like P.E., Run DMC, who you listen to back then?
That's where I was going.
Okay, I got you.
Just kind of see, this is what I'm listening to now.
Gotcha.
But on any given day, man, like you pull up, you're gonna hear new Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You're gonna hear new Jada. You're gonna hear old Jada, 2021 Jada. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear. I like hard ass guy. I like hard music guy. You know, if it's Pac influenced me way too much. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. Like so, I like unless I'm in my own zone and I'm working out, I can't listen to Pac.
Gotcha.
Pac still got like a heavy influence on me.
Gotcha.
Might have a relapse and want to go thug like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, a lot of Jadakiss, Meek Mills, because Meek Mill is like the last of I would say that generation.
Right. So let me ask you this: you're a sports guy. What's your football team?
Oh man, shit. I'm ashamed to say it,
Okay.
but I'm down. I'm a Giants fan, Big Blue, man. We suck. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret. We suck real bad. Throw the whole organization away right now.
Okay, so and almost closing, tell us some of the programs out here now, like that's doing with the kids, that's doing, other than what y'all guys are doing, some of the other programs that I seen you doing some stuff in Irvington with the kids, a bunch of stuff. So give us a couple of those other programs that's doing, putting out for the kids in the community as well.
I got one program, man. I don't want to lie and say that this program is still going on or it's thriving, but you guys should check into Weekway Park Sports Authority. They have a golf program, man. A golf program, okay? And this program is free. It's for all the kids in the community. It's for the adults in the community. Tap into it, man. Look, I mean, we great at whatever we do. I don't care what sport it is or what field we decide to go in. As an African American man, I can attest to the strength that the man upstairs gave me and the abilities to work. You know what I'm saying? So tap into programs, man, that may not interest you, because you may find some type of interest or some type of great benefit and reward tapping into these programs. So check into Weekway Park Sports Authority. They have a golf program over there. I think the ages started like 4 or 5 years old, all the way up, man. And it's again, it's nuts. I think it's something good, and it's a great resource, and it's not something bad to actually pick up and possibly do great things with it later on in life. So check out Weekway Park Sports Authority golf program.
D-Mel, this is a Jersey Boy Productions, everything green, Jersey Boy Productions. Give us a little love on the drop. Jersey Boy Productions, everything green.
Everything green, I know the shit, man. I'm still D-Mel, man, so you know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing, Jersey Boy Productions.
100%, man.
Say the same thing, Jersey Boy Productions.
Jersey Boy Productions, everything green, man. You heard me?
Absolutely. We out, Kirk. We want to thank my brother OB. We want to thank my brother OB, the whole city of Newark. Rest in peace to Jamal Akabaka, just all the legends of Newark that passed.
All the legends. Tuna Fish.
Together, Tuna Fish, the whole Milk Bar, Sensations, Zanzibar. We were living all at the 80s when it was fun, when Newark was Newark. A lot of stuff was black owned. Power, we about to put it back together. Man, OB, executive producer. Watch out for that legends of Newark.
It was about black families, getting people together, taking care of one another, not looking down on each other, not judging each other.
Absolutely.
But we back here, Newark before the bricks. We here, we live, and we're gonna do it.
Jersey
Big
Boy
two.
Production.
Jersey Boy
Everything
Production.
green.
Everything green, boss.
Big Boss, OB, executive producer. We coming, baby.
My name, my man, Bink. Let's make it happen.
Peace, Jersey Boy Production. That's it.